Today, I want to tell you everything you need to know about filming vertical videos for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and even TikTok videos, even Instagram Stories. Everything vertical with your Insta360 Go Ultra. This has been my favorite camera, and I cannot wait to get into all of the goodness and everything you need to film bomb vertical videos with the Insta360 Go Ultra as well. So I love using this camera for vertical videos for so many different reasons. This camera is, first of all, just so small and handy. You are able to throw this in your purse or just have it anywhere with you. The other thing that I love about this camera for shooting vertical videos is that with the Insta360 Go series, you are able to turn this camera vertically this way. And as soon as you turn it this way, it just starts filming vertically like it should, right? So if you turn it this way, it will go back to landscape. And if you turn it this way, it will go back to vertical. And that is something that I really love. The third reason why I love using it for vertical videos is because the audio that is fed through this camera is so good. So this camera has really good audio that goes straight into it, but we are going to talk about something that I use for even better audio, because if you are filming vertically, sometimes you'll be filming from far away, and I want to make sure that I cover that. So right now there are four things that make the perfect vertical studio setup for me. The first one is obviously the camera itself. You want to make sure you do have that. But the other thing is this pivot stand that I got on Amazon. I will link everything that I mentioned in this video, but this pivot stand just clips directly onto the camera itself. Oops. You just pop it in like that. And it just makes for the perfect thing to actually hook onto or screw onto a tripod. So there is the 1/4 inch thread right there. And then what I do is I make sure to have something that I can do that with. Now, I could not get the other tripod that they were selling with this when it was available. So I have my older tripod. This is from when I used to film with the Insta360 Go 3S. And so I still have it here. What I love about this tripod is that it can get really small, like you see right here, or it can expand out a lot. So I love how versatile this is, and I love that it's still small and I can literally put it into a suitcase or, a bag for travel. So literally this is going to be your tiny setup. Now, the last thing that I like using when I'm filming far away from the camera is the Insta360 Mic Air. So handy. You just turn it on and you can actually control the camera from afar by using this as well. So friends, just like that, I have this setup that just goes anywhere with me. And what I love about it is it can fit in different small spaces. And so I'm able to kind of do B-roll and time lapse from afar. I could do so many things with it. But one thing I do want to mention is with the Insta360 Mic Air, I love that I'm able to turn on voice activation. And even if I'm far away, all I have to say into the microphone is start recording. And then I can start my video, or I say stop recording and then I can, stop my video. So I think that is so cool when I think about this tool. Obviously I'm using this like if, anyway, obviously, if you are using the camera and you do want to make sure that you are filming vertically, you can just turn it this way and make sure that your tripod base supports it so that your camera won't fall over. So you do want to make sure of that. So for me, the legs are wide enough, right? And so I'm able to make sure that it feels sturdy and that it isn't going to fall over. Now, the other thing is you are also able to do this with the pod only. So Zaylee, what do you mean when you say that? Well, friend, all you have to do is remove the pod of the camera. Remember that the beauty of this camera is that you can use the pod by itself. It doesn't have to be the full camera. You can just detach the camera itself from the action pod. Ooh, y'all know I get mixed up with all the camera words that I'm saying all the time. So essentially, I'm able to clip this right here. So this will help me to film vertically as well. So that makes the setup even more light. Think about it. I'm able to then only use this and I can see everything going on right here on the pod, even if I am far away. So that's how I create vertical videos. Now, one thing I do want to mention is y'all know I love using my phone as well too. So sometimes I will just use the Insta360 app on my phone. And then that is so helpful because I can look at what's going on in camera on there as well. So of course it's a preference. You can use this screen, which is a lot smaller. I like using my phone as well. And that helps me to create amazing vertical videos. Either way, if I'm far away from the camera, I can see what's going on. And to me, that's one of the benefits of using an Insta360 Go Ultra or an Osmo Nano, like those cameras where the actual camera is separate from the pod itself. The last thing I do want to mention is when I'm exporting, I export on my phone. So I don't usually plug my computer into the device to export. I actually export on my phone or iPad. Usually I use my iPad. I will connect it to the Insta360 app, and then I'll go view all of the assets that I've taken in there, and I'll download what I like. There's one thing that I do to make sure that I get like punchy, beautiful colors, and that is doing Dolby Vision when I'm exporting. That helps a lot with just the beauty and the vibrancy of the photo itself. You don't have to do that, but I'm just sharing with you guys what I do and what I've been absolutely loving as I use mine. If you want to see more examples of how I use this camera, make sure you're following me on Instagram or TikTok, where I post more instant content, or take a look at my YouTube shorts as well. After I export, I just import into CapCut or Final Cut Pro. Those are the two platforms that I use. CapCut if I'm on my iPad or phone, Final Cut if I'm editing on my computer, and then I edit and export that content. If you have any questions about this, I want you to let me know down below. I appreciate you so much, friend. We'll chat soon. Take care.